What's up?
What's going on, man?
Welcome back to the No Soy Boys.
No Soy Podcast, No Soy Boys. Yes. Let's get it. We got a lot of shit to talk about.
So let's get right to it. Fake martial arts.
Fake martial arts.
Fake martial arts.
Detroit herbal.
He's a good guy. He's been a good guy.
He's chilling.
He's chilling.
He's just chilling. Look at him.
He had his Wheaties.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Usually he's like, you know, just...
He's like, what do you want from me? He looks so worried.
He looks bad worried right now. He's just chilling.
But yeah, he's chilling.
Oh, fake
glasses on.
I mean, with glasses on, you look kind of blind. You look like Hannibal Buress. With glasses off, you look like Hanson Squidward.
I look so. Fine, they're off for the rest of the cast. But all right, but yeah, back to the subject. Dust Police Force or
Detroit Urban Survival Training or whatever.
Okay.
That shit is, everyone's talking about it, and it is fucking hilarious. As a lifetime martial artist and a former martial artist,
we can both confirm that is bullshit.
It's a lot of bullshit.
It's a lot of bullshit.
My man's be like, Steven Seagal.
Like, yeah, he's Steven Seagal's it without knowing Aikido.
Yes.
Like, he doesn't know Aikido at all. You can tell by his hand movements, yo. That he doesn't know what he's doing.
I'll bring up like
one
of the funniest videos that this dude has. Oh, where the fuck is my YouTube at? I just you don't need to have as many apps as I do on my phone.
Yeah.
Reactions. Oh yeah, this one where he gets shot. The guy pulls the gun back and shoots him. It's pretty fucking bad.
Send me that fucking video.
I will send you that video.
Goodness. But yeah, man, it's like there's always an era in time where the fake martial arts tend to take over. You know what I mean? Like back a few years, like a couple decades back, it was like yellow bamboo and shit. And then it was like, dude, it's like all these rich people paid to go to a retreat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
so don't be frightened of your passion and your dark energy.
And the guy was teaching them ki.
More power, more passion, more power. Big. Look into the hands. Good. Good.
Oh, there's one where the dude just runs smack down into
Yes, that's the one.
And she's like, ah!
He's like, okay, we're gonna do an exercise. You're gonna run at me, and I'm gonna run at you, and you're gonna stop me with your ki. Like he was smelling his own farts. And
we can talk about ki for forever, but
we can talk about ki forever. But this is like a fake pseudo ki type shit. Anyway, he told her she was gonna stop it, and this man just charges her. He bulldozes this woman, and then he runs her.
And then boom,
boom. Oh, no!
And he's on the ground, and then he starts shaking. He's like, ah.
Because he knows he's getting sued.
He knows that it's bullshit.
He knows his bullshit is like
he figured it out.
Exposed.
That it was just.
And this guy's no different. This Dust guy, he's no different.
But he's training people to actually go out and get killed though.
Yeah, because he's telling them how to. As you can see, he doesn't know how to disarm an armed opponent. And it's best not to even try to fight a person with a gun or something.
You know, have you one of his quotes where the hands are not made for holding anything? Legit quote by this guy from Detroit Urban Survival Training. Your hands.
These basically cups.
Like this.
These little cups you got here. What are they made for?
Not for holding, apparently.
I don't get it.
he said it's not for holding. He's like, your hands are not good for holding.
But did he like try to make a point with that? No.
That was just that's what he said. These are facts. But there is like always like some like fake pseudo martial arts.
Yeah.
Even
Tybo.
But nah, that was more workout. Billy
but
Blanks is a badass though, but like
he's a badass.
he has like he did kickboxing and shit like that.
People thought they knew how to fight out.
No, that's not for fighting.
Yeah.
It wasn't for fighting.
Yeah.
But it was like the whole thing when the mysticism during like the 70s and 80s martial arts.
Yeah.
And then you get the 90s with the Gracies and they exposed 90% of martial arts that don't really work. Right?
Hello.
But those things like happen. But what I won't say is that certain martial arts don't work, right? I will say that. But in each martial art, you can find something that you can actually apply. There are lots of things in martial arts in different martial arts that you can actually apply in real situations, right? Even though everyone fucks with Aikido and like does all this, we fuck with Steven Seagal. But no, like legit, like a legit twist and like a
like what's that Aikido move that Mike showed us?
I don't know.
Okay, I think it's.
I don't remember that shit.
Do you want to try? Want me to show you?
Go for it.
No, you gotta like grab my wrist,
and
it's like hand up, over, across, and I put my palm here.
Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah, but that's real. Yeah, but that shit hurts. Like
it hurts.
It's like there's lots of stuff that you can take from different martial arts and use. It's like this shit that's applicable, right? What happens is, what it tends to happen is that it becomes real with your style. It becomes real cultish. Like I'm
that, yeah.
And then people just think their style is unbeatable, which no style is unbeatable. Every style is beatable. It depends on who you are.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's a gym out here that they're a Muay Thai gym and they're like mad cultish. I'm not gonna say no names, but mad, like it's just weird that these guys are like fucking cults for Muay Thai. Yeah. I love Muay Thai. It's by far probably the best for self-defense striking art, right?
Oh, yeah.
Elbows,
like
knees.
and I've tried like 4 or 5 martial arts.
Learn you a little bit of grappling.
Muay Thai is so good for like a fist fight, like a street fight.
But the downfall is it's one-on-one. You can't.
It's super one-on-one.
You can't really take
use it for
multiple attackers.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like I said, each martial art has this.
Martial art is good for multiple attackers.
Multiple attackers.
Capoeira?
No, capoeira is good for kicks though.
Yeah, it's great for kicks.
Honestly, I would say for multiple attackers, you would need a mix of. You would need a mix of. I would say Muay Thai for elbows and knee strikes.
Yeah.
Clinch. I would say jiu-jitsu for when you're on the ground.
Yeah.
Wrestling, if you want to take someone down, you should never take anyone down in the street fight.
No, you don't.
No, you really shouldn't. You could, but you shouldn't. But then concrete is different from a mat.
Yeah.
And I would actually, I would put Wing Chun in there. Actually,
Wing Chun is actually really strong
for the simple fact that there's no looping and everything is straight.
Yeah.
Forward, but by itself, no. But if I'm mixing it up I would add karate footwork because karate footwork
is pretty strong.
Is really strong, and now you see a lot in the UFC. Most of these guys are using karate footwork. Remember back in the days, karate doesn't work.
Oh yeah, they would.
Karate doesn't work.
Karate.
No, and they realize that the footwork is superior to Muay Thai. Most guys in the UFC don't have good boxing. Boxing footwork.
No.
But it's a really good footwork because a lot of in and out. You can hit angles a lot easier.
It really is because it's like super agile.
Yeah, super agile. But the downside is your lead leg is far and you can get kicked in the leg.
You get kicked in the leg.
Yeah, so nothing's perfect. Nothing is perfect.
Just like kind of like Muay Thai is kind of like a stiff one.
Yeah.
You're kind of just there.
Yeah,
then you're kind of just there. It's like let's liken it to Red Riot from you're just a bulldozer.
Yeah, that's it.
You're just bulldozing through it.
You can add footwork and stuff like that later. For the most part, it's like here, tight stance, tight everything. But like if you want to learn, and then people have to realize self-defense is different from MMA, right? MMA can come close, but still self-defense is completely different because it's in a completely different area. Because like MMA, you theoretically you're safe. If you're using it
you're in a ring,
if you're using it for Now for street defense, self-defense
is different because you're in a pressure situation.
Yeah, and
you're not in a rehearsed anything.
No, it's not. No, you have this thing like you can rehearse something 1,000 times, and when that one time
when that pressure is
on, if you don't know how to handle that pressure,
yikes!
But that's the thing. That's why it's good to things that you're learning, whether it just be for if you want to fight or self-defense. You got to practice. You got to train it. And you got to spar, right? Because sparring is going to
it rounds you out.
It's gonna round you out. It's gonna kind of teach you how to control all these different things that are going on around you at the same time. Mostly adrenaline dumps. Adrenaline. We both fought adrenaline dumps, right? Because like in a high tense situation, like you have if you don't know how to control your adrenaline, you've been trained doing this shit for how many years? You get into that one situation, and now it's just like your adrenaline's pumping, and now you throw the first punch, or you block, and like now you're here, done. And you're fucking tired, right?
You're tired.
Fight or flight. It's the fight or fight response, and by doing martial arts and by doing jiu-jitsu and constantly training, rolling, because after you're sparring, either boxing, Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, Kyokushin karate, which is more so full contact, like you get used to being hit. You're gonna stop flinching as much. You're gonna get your body's gonna get used to that rhythm, right? So if you are in a street situation where, don't get me wrong, one, it's gonna be scary. Two, the last thing you should do in any street situation is fight. Fighting is always the last option.
Yeah.
Run. If you
always try to back out,
run, de-escalate the situation. If you can't de-escalate the situation,
then you got to be the aggressor,
and you can't back out. Like best bet is make the first strike. If you feel like you're threatened, first strike. If not, if you're the offense, you want to end it quickly. Our coach told us no street fight shall last more than 60 seconds because then variables. He can have friends coming in.
And, like once you get into once the situation escalates to a full blown fight, you got to drop that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Period.
See, but then the thing comes in is just like why you should never be in a street fight in general, because if you hit the person wrong and he hits his head and now he's dead.
You killed a guy.
You just killed a guy.
To jail.
And if it's not on camera, luckily there's not on camera,
right?
There's cameras everywhere. Yes, Kit Kat, please leave my feet alone. There's cameras everywhere. But still, it'd be hard to claim self-defense because they're going to be like, oh, well.
Get off his balls.
They'd be like, you're a trained martial artist and like you should have the restraint, which has happened before.
Yeah.
If you are in a street fight, people always ask me, oh, Travis, you've been doing Muay Thai for like close to 13, 14 years. What are you going to do in a street fight? I'm going to kick you in the nuts. I'm going to poke you in your fucking eye. Yeah. Right? I'm not about
to fight fair.
Damn it, get out of here, Kit Kat. Damn, bro.
Come on, buddy.
No.
You bit you?
No, you just like fucking scratch me. For no reason. Sorry, Kit Kat. But for those that don't know, I'm allergic to cats, right? But whatever.
Yeah, he's getting all his poop dander in your system. You're finna die.
I'm about to die, bro. Fit to die, man. Oh, God. Oh, damn.
God damn, I'm finna die.
All this training just to die to a cat.
all this training. Just like Goku when he did all that training, he died to a heart attack.
Chest hurts. Hard to breathe.
How's your arm?
Dunno. Can't feel it. Is that normal?
So, Goku's having a heart attack.
For what?
Bro,
for what?
That's the
you did all that training for what?
Like that's life though, man. It does that shit to you. Like it's stupid. It's ridiculous.
But to round out the self-defense thing,
please don't listen to losers. That's gonna get you killed. No. He's not a loser. He's probably a really cool guy, but he will get people killed.
Poking the eye, kicking the nuts, never punch a body in the fight, right? So in fact, there's too many small bones, and you're probably gonna. Most people don't know how to throw a correct punch anyway. Even people that know how to throw a correct punch,
fuck up.
You there's so many small bones in your hand that you're gonna break it.
Yep.
Solid points of contact: elbow, knees. There you go. Yeah. Learn how to throw some knees. Learn how to throw some elbows.
You know how debilitating that is to break like one of those small bones in your hand or your foot.
You're out for a long time.
Yeah, that shit had me out for like months. And I was just like,
biting someone too, but people got diseases.
people got stuff going on.
Yeah,
You don't want to bite.
you want to catch COVID.
Now, COVID. I wasn't thinking of COVID, but yeah, let's say COVID. Yeah,
No, you know, it's like biting.
yeah, I know biting, but you know, when under pressure, a human's bite is fucking it's crazy, man.
But if you
Bite
do,
pressure.
but if you do decide to look for something self-defense, make sure that you do self-defense, do your research, and remember self-defense isn't a fight.
Yeah.
Self-defense is like legitimately your life is on the line, and
to round up,
you have to when going to a self-defense situation, well, depending, you want to make it home to your kids at the end of the day. You want to make it home to your family, your kids. You have to make it out that situation alive. That's it. But anyway,
yeah. So these guys on the internet teaching you self-defense, just keep in mind that it's mostly entertainment.
I mean, there's some good ones. I mean, there's one of my favorites. What is his name? I can't remember his name though. But he's been on YouTube for a long time. Really knows his shit. There's some guys out here that know their shit that you can kind of look at them and then kind of see if you're getting self-defense or martial arts. You can see what it should look like, you know, not no bullshit like, you know, he comes at me, I'm just gonna fucking,
he comes at me, I'm gonna backflip him.
You know, just like, I'm gonna disarm him.
I'm gonna disarm him, yeah. Like the Rush Hour thing, where he grabs and twists against the gun. It's like, I don't know about that. We're not all Jackie Chan either, so
That's true.
you know, we weren't all born in a circus.
No, that is true.
You know, now think about it. Jackie Chan is basically Dick Grayson. Think about it. He was born in a circus. His parents got killed in a trampoline accident. Let me shut up because I love Jackie and I don't.
I know you love some Jackie.
I don't want no static. From a terrible joke. Oh my goodness. As much as I cracked horribly.
So far,
jokes.
so good. We haven't made a gay joke in 17 minutes. DQ, Dairy Queen, sponsor us. Second video.
No gay joke.
No gay jokes.
We didn't even curse.
No cursing. There you go. You can sponsor us, Dairy Queen.
We're awesome.
You know, pretty good guys.
Pretty good. The Shield.
And since he said it last time, I'll say it this time. Also remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
It really helps us out.
It really helps out the algorithm.
It really helps. I hate you right now. It helps the algorithm.
You're welcome.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I hate what YouTube has done to people.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
You got to. You got to.
It tore them up, man. It tore them up. It made everybody beg, like, hardcore. I'm about to start begging.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, for real. Hit like.
Hit like. Speaking of, shit. Should I just go into my racist encounter I just had?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Go straight to the
Go for it.
All right, so he lives by Dairy Queen. And if you're from Illinois, you know, like, Dairy Queen used to be big in the 90s, and most of them just fucking disappeared.
Right?
And
you gotta find a Dairy Queen.
But they have such good fucking ice cream and, like, shit like that.
Dairy Queen.
It's delicious.
We gotta keep doing this.
He probably lives, like, I wouldn't say half a block, like, quarter block away from Dairy Queen.
Like pretty close.
You leave his place and then like Dairy Queen's like right across the street. So I'm like, all right, I haven't eaten. You know, let me go get some fucking Dairy Queen. You know, but it's like it's winter in Chicago. It's snowing. There's frozen ice. I'm just like, all right. So I'm walking on the sidewalk, right, and I see this person of pale complexion,
white complexion.
I see a pink person, as he would say, Anglo-Saxon.
A saltine warrior.
Right, and it is cold. And you know, you all have to wear masks. I have a mask on, and I have a black jacket, and she sees that I'm black, and I'm walking to her car, right? The reason I'm walking to her car is because there's a big fucking thing of fucking ice. I either have to climb over this ice or I have to kind of just head straight to her car and go around. So I'm walking towards her car, right? She does one of these. Looks up. Eyes open up, look down, it's like, oh my God, this nigger's gonna rob me. It's a nigger. It's a nigger. I'm like, chill, I'm just going to fucking Dairy Queen. Like, the fear on her face. And I point, I'm just like, I do like this, and I point. I'm going to fucking Dairy Queen. She's just like, oh. And then like, she almost fucking ran me over. She's backing up, and like I had to go around her fucking car, and like she's backing up into me, and I'm just like, yo, like stop fucking backing up. But the fear on this white lady's eyes was the funniest shit. She thought that she was gonna die.
She saw you and instantly thought, I'm gonna get murdered and/or raped. I'm gonna get murdered then raped. In that order.
And hopefully he's not a nigger faggot.
Hopefully he's not a nigger faggot. Because my butthole
20 minutes in. Well, we did good. No gay jokes until 20 minutes in.
My butthole stays tight. This nigger faggot won't get me.
That shit. Okay, because racism under the right context is funny, right? Racist jokes be funny. I am all for all kinds of comedy as long as it is funny.
You said the first gay joke.
I did say the first gay joke.
I was not.
You know, comedy is comedy. We like dark comedy. I mean, there's things that we can't say on YouTube that we talk about in our party chat. Oh, which we should make a thing. We should make a Patreon if they want to hear the darkest, worstest things.
If you want to hear our dark side,
this is tame.
This is so tame.
According to him,
I got some pretty dark shit.
My dad died in Vietnam, which makes no sense because I'm in my 30s, right? It's like, how would I even be born?
He came back to lay some pipe. No, not go cry. I can't. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Your dad's shambling corpse came back from the streets of Vietnam to lay some pipe on your mom. And here we go.
Then there you go. It's stuff like that. But anyway, back to what I was saying though. Like, jokes are jokes. Jokes are good when you're not attacking anyone. And I don't feel like we don't really attack anyone. We're not really. There's no hate. We just don't like anyone.
We just really don't like anyone. We're super jaded. Super jaded. Yeah, life's dealt us those kind of curveballs. Speaking of life dealing curveballs, I don't know why I wanted to do the baseball bet. I think it's really corny.
I hope you're not going where I think you're going because I thought something.
I'm going to say, speaking of life dealing curveballs, simp culture took a bit of a hit. Because one of their matriarchs has had to retire from selling farts. Like, there's this woman YouTuber, influencer, whatever you want to call it. So basically, the story goes, she started selling her farts somewhere along the line of her career, and she was doing great at it. Apparently, she was making a lot of money because simps all over the world thinks this is the closest I'm getting to this hot bitch. Like, wow. Is smelling her stinking ass farts.
That's disgusting.
So she was selling the shit out of some farts and selling the shit out of them. But she was selling the shit out of some farts. And what are you doing, kitty cat? She was selling some farts and she changed her diet to basically sustain this career in selling farts. And it was basically a diet of eating a bunch of beans and certain vegetables that make you super gaseous and shit. And it tore up her intestinal tract. Who knew? Farting for hours on end and eating shitty food would ruin your intestinal tract. Wow. It's as if them 30s are creeping up on you. You look at her. You got the old man stomach. We got old man stomach.
We do. For y'all that don't know, me and this nigga got GERDs.
GERD, bad. Gastrointestinal something disorder. Kit Kat is just being.
That nigga,
he's just jumping on and off his tree, dude. But gastrointestinal. I forgot what the R stands for. Disorder or whatever. Basically, it means you got gas real bad and your stomach hurts sometimes. You can't eat certain foods anymore. So, those in your 20s, please Watch what you eat.
I used to eat a lot of hot fucking.
I used to eat a lot of hot.
Yeah.
I ate garbage. I ate straight bullshit. and then one story about when I didn't know I had GERD, right? This man tried to hook me up at a job. At his hooked me up with a gig at his place. He was working at a place called can I name drop it or no?
Where?
ILKB.
They might want to sue me.
Oh, well, anyway, his last job, he plugged me. I got the interview, nailed that shit because I know how to come in with the shit-eating grin and be like, yeah, I'm that Negro. And, anyway, get to working out and shit after eating, like, crap all earlier. And then as soon as I, get into the workout, it's like, something just in my gut just said, "Don't breathe, don't move," and it's just like,
"Don't breathe,
yeah, don't breathe, can't breathe.
Oh no,
and my stomach I had the worst pain ever in my stomach, and I had to lay down, I had to tap out of a basic ass exercise. I was in the back throwing up and shit.
I think it was going through it,
and then I came from the south side, so Skokie. For that. So on that way home, I just straight up pulled into a random parking lot downtown and laid in the back seat curled up. He's had enough of our shit. I was in the back like curled up in fetal position and shit, man. Then I had to just take little like trips, like micro trips home. Like I would drive a little bit, then I would stop, lay in the back of the car, back seat curled up in fetal position. Take another drive, stop, and all the way until I got home. I basically inched my way home, and yeah, I wound up going to the hospital and finding that shit out. Like, she's like, "Oh, sounds like you got GERD. Take some Pepsi, you'll love it."
Take some Pepsi.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, well." She used the real names for the medication: famotidine, Retidine.
Oh, famotidine,
all
that shit,
and that was the end of that. Once I started taking that, I started getting my shit under control. What the hell are you looking up? Because you've been in your phone.
Because motherfuckers like motherfuckers want to fucking text me work shit. All right, but anyway.
I hate you.
Yeah.
I guess the GERD story is not interesting.
It is.
Shut up, you fat bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how you win. You just de-escalate.
He ain't trying to do that.
It's the worst.
You want to talk shit? I'd be like, all right.
Yeah,
cool,
it's straight up the worst. So anything else happened to you this week other than, the bitch being racist in the parking lot?
No, but when you said curveball, I was just like, oh, this nigga better not. I thought he was gonna say, so Travis, how about your sister?
Oh, I done hit the table. How is she doing?
She's doing fine, Chris.
That's good to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hope her baby daddy sees this. Coming for her.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna cut this out.
No, leave it in. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, I'm not serious about that.
I know you're not.
Oh, yeah, man. Speaking of, I was trying to poke the bear the other day, right? When we was in a PlayStation party, and you completely sandbagged me. Right?
Man.
You don't even know because you did that thing you do where you join and, hey guys, and then you walk off. Hi, and then you walk off. Right? But anyway, as soon as you joined the party, I thought you were listening, and I was like, so Travis, tell me how your sister's doing with them big old milky, those big old milky areolas all in my mouth. Started saying shit like that, and I was like, and Elmo was like, nothing. Elmo instigates. Nothing. Oh, okay. God damn, that hurts. Me talking shit about his sister's big old titties didn't help. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I wasn't there for that, but most of the time, sometimes it was like, I'll just be quiet. I was like, I'm not about to answer this motherfucker back. I'm not about to respond to this nigga.
This bullshit.
I mean, this nigga be on dumb shit.
I'll be on bullshit.
Just like...
Yeah, it's for no reason. It's just the bullshit.
It's just be a lot of bullshit.
That east side nigga comes out of me from time to time. Be like, let me say some bullshit.
Just let me say some bullshit.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is, right, because, like, when I first used to play video games with this nigga, right, him and our other homie, Sean, a.k.a. I have a job.
Jamaican?
Oh, the Rangers Jamaican. I was going to say I have a job.
I have a job? I have a job, bro.
They would always talk shit. I'm trying to talk shit back. And Bruce would just be running off at the mouth. Like, this nigga would talk so much shit to me. I'm just, they were like, you gonna say shit back? Like, nah, man. I don't know what happened. And like 2 years in, I was like, oh no, Bruce, fuck you. And I just started going in on this.
And I was like, I love it. I love it. All the time.
It was just one day. And I just didn't stop. I think we were playing Destiny.
We started going at it then. Around Destiny 2.
Around Destiny 2, just talking hella shit.
It was after we played that game and you were like high as shit and you were just staring at the wall for 20 minutes. You snapped something in your head, click. Roast this nigga. Fuck this nigga. Right there. You.
No, I will never forget. We were just playing. It was just a deathmatch. It was me, Donnie, Elmo, and Sean, right? So we're all killing each other, right? Fucking Elmo's just like, what the fuck is this nigga staring at the wall? All of a sudden, and then everyone, they all come, it's like, Travis, the fuck are you doing just staring at a wall? I'm just like, man, I'm high as hell right now, bro. I don't even know what I'm doing.
You too. I think I was there that day, and I was just sitting there because I ran past you.
I was staring at the fucking wall.
I ran past you 3 times, bro.
It's fucking blasted.
And I was sitting there like, fuck. Because you kept getting killed. And I'm like, this nigga is not contributing to the team. Like,
bro, I was, man.
You were told.
You know, they yeah. I'm high.
Back when you had your, well, like, I wouldn't even call it a weed addiction. You were just smoking a lot.
A lot of weed.
Yeah.
That was a point where I was just smoking like a shit ton of weed.
Yeah, you had the disposable income to do it.
I did. So, at that point, I had disposable income.
Like, but when you got disposable income, it often leads to stupid shit, and at least yours was just like weed.
Yeah.
Instead of like something crazy.
And I would only...
Hookers and blow.
It's something crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, mine was just weed, you know.
Yeah. Some other people.
You love you a long time.
Oh yeah. Speaking of love you long time, you said something about a hand job at the Chinese place, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's Kit Kat, come on, buddy. Okay. Should I put him in a room?
You can leave him out here.
Because you're having a hard time.
No, because he scared me. He didn't do anything. He was
that shit. He loves you.
I'm a cool dude.
Now, so sit here and look like a bad guy. As I tell my story. All right. Now, he was asking me, okay, about the massage parlors, right? Mm-hmm. So, my first time going to one, because I didn't know that they really... jerked your gherkin at massage parlors, right? So I asked my friend, and he was like, oh, you know this friend? And I was like, hey, is that really true? He's like, oh, yeah, I did it. I used to do it all the time. A while back.
What friend?
You know.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
The one you wants to come?
Huh?
The one you want to come?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, he was like, yeah.
Mr. Ulrich.
Okay. Anyway, I was like, yeah, man, that shit's true. He's like, yeah, man, here, I used to go to this one. He sent me the Addy of one. I went to it, and that bitch got shut down. It got raided.
See, that's why I'm scared. I would never do it.
It was like an abandoned motherfucking place, but then, you know, there was like a million more of them on that strip. So I just went down the street to one. And, you know, it's kind of distracting. You know, there's this little massage. You get a massage, and then you turn over and they say, what you want? How much you want? And I'm just like, the usual. I didn't know what to say. The usual. The usual. And then, you know, she got some little massage oil and, you know, beat my meat. And it was just super. The only thing is, what was you saying? It was going to be awkward how they was saying, like, you come back or something like that. You want more?
No, it's just like when they're jerking it, just like, yes, big boy, you about to come,
big boy.
You about to come.
No, they keep it a little bit more subtle. They'll hit you with an old woman moan. Oh, yes. So big, girl.
So big, so bright.
So big. And then, you know, you come, good. when you finally pop, they're like, oh, yes, so good. Yes, all right. And I'm just like, I feel dirty. I feel dirty, but I did it.
So this is going to be an Asian episode.
No, it's not an Asian episode. It's just, that's a story.
That's a story.
You know, that happened.
I wrote something down.
And it was like, I'll never do it again.
I'll never do it again.
Except for the time I do it again.
the many times.
No, man, but that was a whole terrible downward spiral I was on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Before I started finding a new mindset and a path to wholesomeness. I hope you're not pissing on my.
Oh, that's what I want to say. I wanted to bring up, right? So we were talking about simping earlier, right?
Yeah. What about simping?
And we're talking about, sometimes we give advice to young men or men in general, right? So remember this, right? No matter, even for women, no matter how hot he is or no matter how hot she is, everyone butthole stinks. What? At some time, at some point. At some point, this person's butthole stinks. They're taking a shit. Because everyone's butthole stinks at some point.
Yeah, you could have just said everyone's shit stinks or something like
buttholes.
that. Because that's the phrase black people use most of the
say
time.
butthole.
You know, you don't make like your shit don't stink or something like that.
No, but
your butthole. You're
like,
very specific.
I like women's buttholes.
You're very specific.
Nice women
like some buttholes.
I do.
Yeah. You like the little eyeball back there.
Mm-hmm. But yes, just remember that if anyone, no matter how good they look, their butthole smells at some point. So keep that in mind, and you'll go far. Because you've never okay, just me.
I never said that to myself. Thought that to myself to make myself do anything.
Well, because you just be doing shit for the sake of doing shit, though. No, you don't. You're your own hype man. You don't even have to hype yourself up. You just be doing shit.
I just do shit because it seems like something cool to do. Like, for real? Like, oh man, I want to get drive-by. Just kidding. Just
I want to get in a drive-by.
I want to be in a drive-by. No. But sometimes I just wanted to do cool shit, man. And I had that whole period where it's like, oh man, I'm finna fucking die. Yeah, you know when you get a certain age, it hits you.
Oh, this shit hit me.
Like it hits you that you're gonna fucking die.
30s.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna die. I better do all the cool shit I never could.
So speaking of. Alright, so I had a midlife crisis when I hit 30. This nigga made fun of me, bro. This nigga would made fun like
you made fun of my midlife crisis.
Yes, because you made fun of mine first.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
That's all I can think about. Alright, because that shit's fucking up. One day when you tell the story, that shit's funny as hell. But no, back to my midlife crisis.
Anyway, back to my midlife crisis.
Because like what I didn't know that I dealt with anxiety and depression, but
you were sad.
Shut the fuck up.
You were sad because you was homeless. You was a
no, it's after.
Bitch.
This was after.
You were sad. You were sad after.
Because you want to know what? Because like 30 hit me because I freaked out because I seen all my friends doing different things, and I wasn't. Where I wasn't. You had this where I wasn't where I thought I would be at 30, and it just kind of scared the shit out of me, and just dread came over me, and like anxiety is you do so many things. I thought I was dying every day for like damn near close to like half a year, and then this I'd be in party chat with this, and was like, Bruce, I'm fucking dying, man. My legs, my heart, I gotta go to the hospital. Good advice. You know, you have a good friend. He's a good friend, but no tact. He's just like, man, shut your bitch ass up. Shut the fuck up. You're not dying, Travis. He's like, nigga, I had sickness. I'm in pain every day of my motherfucking life.
First of all, I wasn't screaming at you.
Yeah.
I'm too monotone to scream at you.
You right. But he's more so like, man, shut your bitch ass up.
That sounds better. That sounds like me. Man, shut your bitch ass up.
You ain't dying.
You ain't dying.
I'm dying,
nothing
nigga.
wrong with
I
you.
got bad blood.
I'm dying. I got sickle cell, nigga. I'm gonna die in 2 weeks. That 2 weeks never came.
No, but really.
Okay, don't die, bro.
But yes, and then I would just be like, anxiety does a lot of weird shit to your body. I had to go to the hospital a bunch of times for nothing, and the doctors be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you here like almost every week?
We hashed over that a little bit the other week.
Yeah. but everything, apparently, according to him, like my karma is just like,
it works for you.
I have just really good karma.
That shit don't work for me.
Everything comes back around.
Because I roasted you during your midlife crisis, and you roasted me during mine. What did your midlife crisis come with? Because mine came with sex addiction.
No, mine just came with thinking I was gonna die every day.
Just dread, existential
dread of just like not wanting to do anything because like I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die soon. Nothing I do matters.
Yeah,
that crazy nihilism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, because that was like around the time when I had started a job at the bar, and I was like, man, what if I just fucking ended this shit right now?
Yikes!
But I didn't, you know.
Yeah, you didn't.
You didn't, but you know, I think I feel like that's a normal thing. Kind of when you hit your 30s and you're still kind of out there trying to figure yourself out. But the key thing is we all, even us, everyone has to realize is just like, as long as you have a goal and you're working towards that goal, it doesn't matter if you make it next 5 years, next 2 years, next 10 years, as long as you have a goal and as long as you make it, that's what matters. And don't judge your progress off other people because you don't know what other people.
That's the part.
You know, you don't know how their journey has gone, what their journey has been. But yeah, man, that shit was rough.
Yeah,
I thought I was dying.
Yeah,
my mom was looking at me just like,
like he was just ridiculous.
It's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. See, I almost said the artard word. I didn't, man. No.
All right.
I like how you just doubling down on your drinks. You're just thirsty.
Balance water for the pop because too much sugar, but pop is delicious.
G.I. Joe, real American hero.
Oh no, mine was I've always said this as a kid. The G.I. Joe theme song. Real American Negro.
Oh.
G.I. Ho is there.
G.I. Ho. Oh, God. Why?
Because it's just like, it was just funny.
But you were a kid. These stupid things are hilarious to us as a kid, man. Like, your first couple of good zingers as a kid, you think they're the funniest jokes in the world.
Fucking horrible.
And they're so horrible. It's like trash, yo.
They're just mad trash.
Yeah, man. A lot of things that you do first as a kid is like really great in your mind.
In your mind, but like in real life,
it's like, eesh.
Yikes.
Man.
Embarrassing moments where because you remember that shit. You'll just be sitting doing something. You remember that embarrassing thing you did when you were 12.
Like I would just remember me doing some weird ass dance as a kid. I'm just like that's on film somewhere.
I have a lot of shit of me like just doing dumb shit in pictures and.
Oh, they in pictures. Oof.
Oh, I'll never forget when I got fucking. I got banned from youth group for like 2 weeks.
Oh, how?
Because like we were supposed to go on stage and like talk about something, and my stupid ass like takes the mic. And I'm just like, woo! He was like, Travis! That was my mentor at the time, Travis. Shout out to Charlo. That was a cool ass dude. That was my mentor at the time. And he's just like,
the fuck are you doing?
Like, I can't believe you. And he's like driving me home. And after like days, like, yeah, you can't come back for 2 weeks. He's driving home. He's just like,
so you just picked it up and started helicopter.
Yeah, he's like, I can't believe you. Don't get me wrong, this shit was funny.
It's hilarious.
But you can't do it in church.
It's hilarious.
That's what I knew, like, oh, you a real ass
But
nigga.
not meant for church. Yeah.
That's what I knew, because like church view would be, he was a black dude from the South, like, oh, I know, you a real ass nigga. Yeah, I understand, man. Yeah, but, can't do this shit in church.
Can't do that
funny.
in church.
It was funny.
It was funny.
I had to hold back a laugh, but and that's how I got suspended from youth group for 2
man,
weeks.
what happened to me in church? When I was, I don't know if I told this on the cast yet. When I was trying to steal some juice from like church.
How?
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Cool.
Please explain this one to me.
All right. When I was a kid, right? Like I wasn't that old, like 10-ish. My mom would make us go to church every weekend, and the little old ladies, the mother hens of the church, they would always like have like this whole spread like of soul food, like greens, beans.
Oh yeah,
Greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, dog.
in the church,
and,
right?
like bread, like pound cake and stuff. You can buy it. And someone would always make a big ass like 3-gallon thing of punch or whatever. I told my mom, hey man, I need to pee. But the whole time though in my head, I was like, I'm thirsty and I'm about to steal some of that juice. And I didn't know how, it had the little flip thing. You flip it and pour the Kool-Aid or whatever. But it was locked. And I didn't know how to push it, twist it, and unlock it. So I just forced it. I was forcing it and I broke it. And it just, all the juice spilled. It just kept pouring out. And I was like, don't let it touch me. I would have ran. And I ran to the bathroom. I hid for a little bit. And then I just went back downstairs like nothing happened. And I don't know what happened after that. Did you get caught? No, I didn't get caught. I just don't know what happened. I'm just like, hey, Mom, we're ready to go home. We went home. Yeah, that was a little ridiculous. That was
pretty ridiculous.
That's my confession, Pastor. I don't think I ever told that one. That's a silly little.
That's a silly
story.
little.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That's
the shit a kid does.
Yeah, shit a kid does. Try to steal. It fucks up and just hides from it. And then, and another thing that happened, I played hooky from that church too with my cousin Eddie. He somehow knew of like this abandoned construction building. Anyway, we leave church, we walk a few blocks down, they're doing like some sort of rehab on this building. We walk all the way to the fucking top floor, like to the 4th floor or whatever. And there's nothing in there. It's just a empty ass apartment, getting gutted and shit. And we're just hanging out in there. There's cigarettes all over the place. And, there's snacks and they got like cases of pop. So we just helped ourselves to everything. We just was sitting in there eating chips and drinking pop and shit. And just talking. And then we was like, oh shit, we gotta get back to church. We gotta go.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, speaking of, I got church stories for this because like where our church was, right, is Uptown Baptist Church in Uptown Chicago, right? This is when before it got gentrified and it was still a good church. But there's a corner store, right? So like me and my friends would just like, our parents would give us money for the tithing, right? We would take the money for tithing, go to the corner store, get shit. I'm about to date how old we are, bro. $2, all you needed. 4 bags of chips, 2 quarter juices, and some candy.
You dated the fuck out of us.
And some candy.
That's how you know we're in our 30s.
Yeah, bread. We used to, and our dumb ass used to just sit in front of us on the church like stoops.
And just eat. Yep. Yeah, that was so dumb. Y'all didn't even have a place. Y'all just sat there.
Oh no, when we got older, we started going to our friend's Gion house. Like, we was heading to his house. But at first, the shit we did, man. I got fucking hit by a car.
You got hit by what?
I told you the story.
No.
Fucking playing hooky at church. And I'll never forget, I got hit by a silver Audi. I was crossing the street when I wasn't supposed to cross the street, and that motherfucker just hit me. Bam! Right?
Sorry, I shouldn't.
I remember myself being in the air. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, oh shit. Why am I in the air right now? Okay.
Oh.
Bam! And then, like, luckily, because if the car didn't stop, I might have been dead. But the car stopped. Bam! Hit the top of the car, and it's like just fucking roll off. Yeah. Bam! Boom! Roll off, and I'm just like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, okay. And the lady's like, oh my God! And if people from the church see it, they're like, sit down. I was like, I'm fine. You're in shock. Sit down. They called a whole ambulance. And,
shot, son.
And then this is how I knew, like, fuck the police, right? So the police come. They don't check on me, the person who's been hit. They check on the white lady. Are you okay, ma'am? Are you fine? I'm the one who was hit by the fucking car, dipshit. Not her.
That's racist!
Yeah. They fucking take me to like the local hospital.
Chicago's finest.
Chicago's finest, indeed. Pieces of shit. But anyway, they take me to the hospital, and I had to get like fucking X-rays and shit. Yeah. So like I'm there. It's already Sunday, and like I got school the next night. Like fuck, man, I want to be home. I'm there from like 12 o'clock to like 3, because like the fucking hospitals take forever. Yeah. And like I was like, oh, your son's fine, he's good, like whatever. Here's some extra strength Tylenol.
Fuck. Yo.
I'm like, okay.
At least you were young enough to shake that off.
And it's like, okay.
That's the only blessing there.
I went home and went to sleep and woke up, ate some Belizean food. That was good.
Ate some Belizean food? Oh, God.
That was it, man.
So you woke up and ate some beans and rice.
Yes, rice and beans. Yes, best. Shut up. This nigga eating beans!
Eating beans! The beans saved my life.
Not British.
You're not? No, I thought y'all was British or some sort of Spanish. I love Mexican. Y'all got a little Aztecan in you.
Mayan.
Ooh, y'all made that calendar that everybody thought was going to destroy the world. Oh, man, this little circle drawn in dirt is going to kill us all. But, yeah. Remember that shit? End of the world theories, yo?
Everybody was just freaking out. Because remember,
there was
first Y2K.
Y2K 20, and because 1999 2000 didn't happen. Mm-hmm. And then 2001 came, and they were like, something's going to happen this year. Nothing. And I think 2002 had one.
Did it?
I don't know what it was, but they tried to make one.
I just remember what was...
Y2K in 2012.
Mine was 2012, right?
2012, yeah. December something 2012.
And nothing happened.
Like, and then after...
happened. Or did something happen and we're all just in hell right now?
Shut the fuck up.
What? I'm just saying it's been downhill.
It's been downhill since 2020. And then there was the one with the Nostradamus. Nostradamus said the world was going to end. And all of these end of the world theories happened. They came and passed and nothing happened to us. And
no one knows when the world's going to end.
Sooner. And then it seems like people stopped thinking the world was going to end. So, for the most part, they're just like, you know what? We're here. Who thinks the world's going to end?
We all thought the world was going to end in 2020. Everything.
I didn't think the world was going to end.
Nigga, everything that fucking happened. Murder hornets. The fucking rainforest was on fire. A volcano erupted that hasn't erupted in like 1,000 years. The fucking Australia was just burning.
And almost World War III.
And then
Trump.
And then fucking COVID. If that isn't the most like
apocalyptic
apocalyptic
scenario.
shit ever.
It seemed like it, but I was just like, I knew humans was gonna make it. We're resilient as fuck.
We're like roaches.
We're like roaches on the planet, and but I don't know, man. I didn't think the world was gonna end. If anything, I thought America would end because it's about that time. It's about that time.
It was how many years every?
About 150 something years.
I thought it was 200, 300.
200, probably.
Something like that.
Yeah, usually 200
Every
years.
empire falls.
Every empire collapses. Yeah. Shit. Then what the fuck is going on with the queen over there?
For the queen!
For the queen, my
For the
lord.
queen, my lord!
For the queen, my lord.
No, it's just, they're just colonizers. They colonize everything.
Yeah, that's kind of it. They're just spreading out like a virus.
Mm-hmm.
Get sick, nigga.
Yes.
But no, man. No, it just blows my mind how we kind of just stopped thinking the world was going to end. Because a lot of people, even though 2020 was fucked, the people didn't think the world was ending.
I thought it was going to end.
Like, they freaked out. Like, they had to doomsday prep and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I didn't think it was going to end. I just thought people were being irrational, dumb, panicky creatures.
Yeah.
Who thought they needed to shit for a whole year.
And buying up all the toilet tissue. Like, what?
That one still confuses
That
me.
makes no sense.
That one confuses the fuck out of me. Like,
if push comes to shove, and if you have a cloth and you have some disinfectant soap, you just wash the shit and just use it.
yeah, maybe they thought they was going to need to start fires with toilet paper for a whole year.
Just the worst.
That's a terrible idea.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, I don't even think it makes good, like...
Light, I don't think, no.
Kindling, like, it's not a good starter.
It's not a good starter at all. Because, like, too fucking... It burns too fast.
Yeah,
it burns extremely
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, so it doesn't make sense. I tried to make sense of this, man. Like, I really did. Tried to make sense of the toilet paper thing, and I don't get it.
Neither do I. Well, but just like I said, humans being panicky creatures.
Yeah. Yeah. And, the way Western society works is everybody's afraid to die.
Mm-hmm. Modern medicine.
Nobody wants to die. Nobody wants anybody else to die. Even though, that's part of nature. They try to fight the natural order. Sorry, but it happens.
That happens.
It's unfortunate and sad, but this is part of life.
That's why I'm wondering how far these cyber brains with Elon Musk are going to go. Because if you can just take your brain and put it in a fucking another robot body by the time, who knows? Don't they go on sale? Don't they like the brain implants like
supposed to go on sale this year?
Yeah, sometime
at the end of this year.
Sometime at the end of the year. So
I think it might flop.
You think so? I think people aren't ready for it. But I'd say in the next,
that's why I think it might flop.
10 years probably.
Yeah, 10 years. Super okay.
10 years.
Now might flop.
We'll see.
Speaking of flop, I think Metaverse. I saw some footage of the Metaverse shit.
It looks ugly.
It looks so terrible. I'll probably put future Bruce. Remember to pull it up on screen. But
Howdy. Thanks for visiting Walmart. I will be your shopping assistant module today.
Yeah, I saw that shit and it was like they did a Walmart. They did the Metaverse shit, but in Walmart, and it was like the worst shit I ever seen. Like, why would I want a virtual shop with somebody harassing me and telling me what I need to buy? There's no point of being in the metaverse then if you can't dick around.
I mean, but they're trying to get to that whole, like
VR,
live in VR for forever. Why do people keep fucking texting me?
I don't know, man. It's probably about that time. But anyway, it was fucking ugly. It was ugly and awful as shit. And I don't think I would want to play in the metaverse.
No.
That looked like some shit Mark Zuckerberg would like because he's a fucking creep.
He's a robot.
He's a robot. He would love it. He already lives in there.
Yes.
He doesn't have real friends.
He's an alien. Who drinks water? Who drinks water like that?
He's like a fucking... he's a lizard. He looks like... You know how people be like, yeah, lizard people are...
Yeah, he looks like a lizard person. He looks like a lizard person.
He looks like a lizard person.
Looks like a lizard person.
He looks like a reptile with human skin stretched over him. And he's like in the worst disguise ever, but it just works. Does he even have kids?
Yeah. That's two.
He populated.
I just said everyone keeps saying that Data from Star Trek is his father. and Data is stuck in Area 51. That's why he wanted to raid to free his father.
That's a good theory.
That's a really good theory.
I actually like that one. That's a troll. But it's a good one.
That is. I man. wouldn't have been crazy if people actually like fucking stormed Roswell. Area 51.
Except instead of just that one guy, Naruto running.
Yep.
But a lot of people would die.
Oh yeah, they get shot.
They get shot.
They
get shot.
A lot of people would die.
Yeah, so hard. I don't think it's worth me dying. I don't know. As much as I'm curious about aliens and military technology and what's in there, I don't think I'm staking my life on it. No. Like, and mind you, I'm all for alien conspiracy theories. I'm all for it. Like, any conspiracy theory with aliens, Bigfoot, not really Bigfoot, but some cryptids, you know, I'm for it. I'm all for it. But I don't believe everybody. like the people on TV and shit, I don't believe them sometimes. Like a random idiot on the street. It depends on the person talking to me. Like, if they're trying to convince me that it's real, I won't believe them. Mm-hmm. But if it's actually like a story of some unexplained shit happening and then they've just told it well, I might buy into it. Like, did I ever tell you my creepy little ghost story?
No.
Really? All right. This is when I stayed with my baby mama, right? I'm asleep on the couch for some reason. And I debunked this already in my head, so I'll tell you what I debunked it as. Mm-hmm. I wake up and I see this little fucking boy running back and forth, right? And in front of me, just running from the kitchen to the bedroom, and keeps doing it. Like, he did it more than once, like 2 or 3 times. And I just got annoyed and I got the fuck up. I was like, okay, what's wrong, BJ? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I get up and I walk to my kids' room. And my kids are both in the bed asleep. So I'm like, and mind you, when I saw this kid, it was like a blacked out version of a kid. It wasn't like a solid figure. It was just a black person running. Mm-hmm. And that was it. Right? And I said to myself, I'm going to ignore this. So I just went back to sleep, right? Fast forward like 2-3 days, right? Mm-hmm. I'm on the couch again, asleep. And I wake up in the middle of the night because I felt like someone was staring at me. Okay? Mm-hmm. And I look over, right? I turn my head because, the couch, you're like facing the wall. Your face is in the pillows. I turn over and look. And I swear I'm not. Okay, whatever. Believe me or not, I see my son sitting there like this, staring at me. Just staring at me, right? So I close my eyes and I go, okay, hold on. So I close my eyes and I'm like, Elijah, what is wrong with you? What's wrong? He's gone. He's fucking gone. I get up because it freaked me out. Because why are you staring at me, dude? Freaked me out. And I'll go in the room. Both of my sons are asleep. Both of them knocked out. Like, I even shook them. And then I just didn't know how to explain it. It was weird. And I just debunked it as my dreams were spilling into reality. Like, I was still like lucid
dreaming. That happens when you're in and out of REM sleep.
Yeah.
You're like you're lucid dreaming.
Yeah, I just blamed it on bad sleep. And I was like, that shit's freaky, but hey.
So you're pretty much like, demons, it's me.
Yo boy.
It's me. Yo boy. But yeah. I can understand that because I get the fucking
sleep paralysis demon.
And there's always something moving out the corner of my eye. I can't fucking scream. You can't say anything, but you see it. It's like fucking moving, or it's like staring at you. And I'm just like,
yeah, you're just freaking out.
I think that shit is the scariest. I feel like there's someone in my house. I'm just like,
when was the last time that happened to you?
That hasn't happened to me in a long time, but it used to happen quite frequently.
Damn, dude. So I always wonder, like, what the hell is that like? Like, what do you see? Because people be like, I saw a monster on my chest.
I never look at it's never been on my chest, but it's always something
in the corner,
or like moving around, or something like looking at me. It kind of looks like It looks the ones I've seen have always looked similar to the race in Lord of the Rings. It's just a big hooded black figure.
dudes. Yeah,
and it's just kind of just.
What are they, Nazgûls?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But it just kind of it just stares.
Yeah.
Or there's one that kind of just like moves in like a weird like it's like back, forward, and up, down. Like it's like a weird movement that it does. It doesn't. It's never close to me. They're always like at a distance.
In a distance. Weird. Interesting.
Those are the ones that I've had.
You say like a story told like that, I always buy.
Yeah, because it's nothing too.
It's nothing too dramatic and shit.
Nothing too dramatic.
You know what I mean? And
we don't know. It could be our mind playing tricks on us, or it could be something supernatural.
Exactly. We don't know.
We never know.
That's why I say mine is probably I was like REM sleep or something. You know, just a weird shock.
Or it could be our ancestors looking at us, telling us stop masturbating so much because we're watching.
Stop masturbating. Cue a bunch of slaves looking at you.
It's like,
like a bunch of old black people
just looking at you,
disappointed.
But just like, you find your grandfather. I got this kink from you though.
I got this,
which is crazy because kinks are hereditary.
Like, your grandfather would be so disappointed. He likes what I like.
Yes. I mean, my grandfather likes big ass titties.
Yeah, really? Did you know that?
I'm just assuming.
Oh, you just assuming?
And I'm not going to say my other... I have a few kinks, so I'm not going to say my other kink out loud, because that's X-rated.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, man, that shit... Paranormal
activity.
It's very strange, man.
Oh,
somebody said that what I saw could have been my kid's astro projecting. And I was like, I kind of didn't want to buy into it, but you know.
I mean, astral projection is a real thing.
Yeah, apparently. Like, it was confirmed to be real. I didn't. Wow.
Yeah, but it's something that you shouldn't fuck around. Some people naturally astral project, but it's something that when people try to do it, you shouldn't fuck around with it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's just like,
kind of like remote viewing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except, I don't think remote viewing was nearly as dangerous as astral projecting is allegedly. I don't know. But what's supposed to go wrong with astral projecting?
Because you're on the same planes as like unknown demons and unknown entities. You don't know if they're good or they're evil, and you can bring something back with you.
You're right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. It's hard to fight Casper. It's real hard.
That's the thing. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
You never know. You never know.
You never know.
And this is what we're talking about with our podcast. This has been a pretty chill one. Last week was
crazy.
It's crazy.
Chaotic.
And this is what we're talking about. You know, sometimes you will get a lot of stuff with us, you know, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. This one.
Ooh, smooth. Oh, God.
There you go. Because this one, you know, will be, it's more for everyone's palate, you know, because we aren't being super chads and
yeah, we're not being super chad.
And like, you know,
yeah, because I can understand. I'm sorry to derail you.
No, you're
but I can understand some of our podcasts coming off as us being super chads or very misogynistic even in some ways, because we crack a lot of gay jokes and a lot of really racy jokes, like edgy jokes and shit. Get real raunchy, and then when we talk about the battle of the sexes, it might seem like we're biased because people cannot handle you just not agreeing with them.
No one can.
Yeah.
It's weird. People can't have discussions anymore because it's people can't have debates, because the whole point of a debate is to listen to both sides and come to
your own conclusion.
Or some kind of happy medium, meet each other in the middle. But now it's you're right, I'm wrong.
You're right.
You're only wrong. I'm only right. Like, no, that's not how life works. That's not how it works. You know, don't get me wrong. You can disagree with a lot of shit, you know, but you should always still be open to that person's point of view 99% of the time, unless you're a real like racist, bigoted, like just a hateful person, then you have no place in any of this, like legitimately, because no one wants to.
No one wants to be bothered.
No, it comes from a place of
pure negativity,
and hate for no reason. I always thought about that. Like it's weird that people hate people because of like skin color or nationality.
When you really think about it, it's kind of stupid.
It's dumb as hell. It's the dumbest shit. It's the dumbest shit ever.
It's the dumbest.
I hate you because you're black. I hate you because you're white. I hate you because you're Asian.
Yeah, I even rip on like Japanese people a lot, but that's because I don't even like. It's not that I don't like Japanese people. I rip on them because I rip on katanas.
Yeah, because you hate
because I hate how they portray katanas and
Nippon steel.
It's not that amazing god tier weapon.
It
that
is
you
though.
Think it
is.
is.
It's such a god tier weapon.
It is not the best in human engineering.
It is the best in human engineering.
No, it's not. Weapon. You're so full of shit.
It is. Voted 1 million times.
Yeah. If it was so good, they wouldn't have to do that. Now, what?
No, but it was made with
shitty metal.
But it's the
and that's why they did it, because the metal they had was shitty back then, and it was barely able to cut through people's t-shirts. That's why they had to fold it 1 million times to kill people.
It cuts through water and paper.
It cuts through paper fine and water bottles. Ooh.
And bamboo. Bamboo's hard to cut through.
Play the clip, Jamie. Just play the clip with the edgy music guy cutting some fucking water and paper saying, yeah, look how cool my katana is. Anyway, I just really hate the hype. I hate the hype and the culture around it.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Like that weird toxic culture that, is the greatest thing ever, even though it was just all right.
It was okay.
Like in real life use, it was all right.
It was all right. It was like probably one of those things where it's just like, okay, cool.
Yeah, and this
it was good engineering, but
yeah.
It's like how Americans hype up fully automatic weapons.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, my AR-15. Oh my da. Nigga, you can't control that shit on fully auto.
You can't. Nobody can. No, well, there's a few people, but
it's
really hard.
3 bursts. 3 bursts is probably your best bet.
Best bet. Pop.
Yeah, but you get some. You see, it's just like it's the reason we see these dumb niggas running around with. Why the fuck do I have a drum barrel on a fucking block?
Hand.
It's like it's like you can't fucking.
You're not doing anything, bro.
You hit everything but the target.
They don't care about that. They just want to
flex,
make some noise,
flex for the gram.
Yeah, but
just let's talk about that. Like,
what's up?
Dumb niggas flexing.
Dumb niggas flexing.
Dumb niggas flexing. Like y'all young niggas.
Tell me.
Y'all young niggas need to stop putting all your fucking business on social media.
Yo.
Y'all be flexing sitting there. I got cash.
They flex their way right to jail,
got a fucking gun right here. I'm with money. Like, I was like, yo, you're like, you got a bunch of drugs on the table. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
what you thought was gonna happen?
That's how they catch these criminals. Not through social media. They watch your social media.
Like your whole address is on social media.
They watch your social media.
Your people's address is on social media.
At least with us, like niggas weren't really flashing guns. It's either money or they did that dumbass pose with the liquor.
Yeah. That was me. Yeah, that was me.
Because you a Southside ass nigga.
Yeah, I'm a Southside ass nigga, and that's how it was. I was doing the dumbass pose with some liquor, drunk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like any firearm I would have procured in my life, I would never flash it.
No, you don't want to flash it.
Unless it was already a
they flash it, and it's just like you get yourself into trouble, and then
it's a mess. It's a fucking mess.
It's a mess, man. Like, what do y'all be doing?
What are you doing?
I just think that whole culture is just mad. It's mad gay. You out here trying to look tough for another nigga.
For niggas, because the women don't like that. Them little girls don't really. Well,
some of them do. Some of them are in that shit.
Some of them into this. Some of them into about the shits.
But
for the most part, maybe the one they interested in ain't even into that.
Nah, I
remember I had that facade. Like, yeah, I gotta be this fucking man. I lost a bad one because of that. Okay, so this one time. I fucking hollered. Back in the day, you had to talk to people.
Yeah, you had to talk to women.
I was in Dominic's, right? I was young. I was like 16. I was in Dominic's, or what was it? I think it was Dominic's at the time on 71st. I hollered at this little chick that was working there and everything. I, talked her, macked her down, like you said, and got her number. And I got her number, and I was like, I didn't know I was going to make it this far. So what am I going to talk to this woman about? She might, and I was just like, women like thugs. Be a thug.
Be a thug.
Like,
in parentheses.
whenever she talks to you on the phone, whenever she decides to pick up, even though, I blew that from the jump, calling every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every week. You know what I mean? I blew that from the jump. But I just thought I had to be so fucking hard on the phone. And I was talking all this shit about things I did and the shit I got into and fucking niggas up and all this goofy shit. And she was just listening, like, yeah? Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
man.
Like, I'm bombing. Quick, Bruce, do something. And, of course, that never worked out. And I learned from that.
Just be yourself.
Just be.
You just gotta be yourself.
I just had to learn to relax.
I mean, when you're younger, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, because I was 16. I ain't know it. When you're like that young and you finally get some attention, you don't fucking know. You don't fucking know.
You know what the fuck you're doing.
And I'm just like, yeah. That was rough.
We've all had those rough moments.
Yeah.
No, I've never tried to act like a thug though.
Yeah, man. And
I've
it
done
ain't like I was too far removed from the shit, but I was far removed enough from it to not be a thug. Like I'm a nigga from the hood. I'm not a hood nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, because I can't pull off thug because of how I sound.
Oh yeah.
I was well spoken.
Yeah, when this nigga said he's from the south side, I was like, nigga, you're lying. You from the north.
No.
You one of us. You one of me.
Like I sound like I'm from the north side, but my mindset is from the south side.
How? I was curious.
Probably because I was watching Power Rangers as a little kid. I don't fucking know. I wanted to be a fucking Tyrannosaurus.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Not a Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, actually, Tyrannosaurus was my thing.
Yeah, it's Red Ranger.
Zach was the Black Ranger, but
Zach was
I wanted Tyrannosaurus. I wanted to be the leader, bro.
But I wouldn't mind beating niggas up with hip hop keto.
But hip hop keto, yo, yeah. Man, I just had I had this fucking facade, yo, and it faded over time, of course. But
everyone has that facade because most women are scared
to beat themselves because they think that people think that themselves ain't good enough.
Yeah, a lot of people.
And I just had to realize, like, dude, I'm mad fucking interesting and funny. I'm just gonna go with that.
There you go.
Yeah,
you gotta find. You just have to. Well, one, you have to be comfortable with yourself, and then you have to just be yourself. Like, and then I've talked to I've talked to a good share of women. It's like they prefer men who are usually themselves. Don't try to project something. I mean,
that was me for a good minute.
Like women will be like, okay, a guy will project some shit. I might fuck him, but I might not do it again. She's like, usually guys like girls will put you in the categories. There's like, okay, well, there's a guy that he's projecting and he seems like he has all this shit. I'll just fuck him just because, right? And then they'll just do it once. And whatever. Then they have guys that they usually fuck on the regular because it's just like it's usually the most regular ass dude. It's just cool dude.
They just like him.
Yeah, you like what's there, regular. And then they'll just keep fucking them on the regular.
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
Yeah,
just be yourself. Like you said, you're not gonna fuck everybody.
Like that's just because upbringing. It was cool to be fucking gangster.
Oh shit, yeah, when you're especially black, you gotta be a thug.
You gotta be. You had to be, bro.
Thug.
You had to be about that shit.
I'm just like, this is so. I've always like, this is so stupid to me.
But when I get around motherfuckers in high school, I'm just a quiet kid and shit. I was just quiet as a church mouse, except for with a certain group. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, when I was with my friends, stuff like that.
Yeah, but for the most part, I just shut my black ass the fuck up.
I wouldn't say that. I was quiet, but
I would say I was the quiet kid.
I talk to everyone. Most people talk to me.
That's why it amazes me that people know who I am every time.
Bruce,
and I'm like,
who are you?
Yeah,
Who's this person? Yeah,
man,
Bruce.
And nobody called me out on it either. You don't remember me? I was like, shut up, I do.
Bro, it's like Bruce knows fucking everybody.
Wait, what?
Bruce be knowing all these people. Like you and Brady had commented on something. He's like, Brady, Bruce, y'all did something together.
Brady?
Yeah, Brady Chalmers, well, kind of chubby, well spoken, spoke really fast.
Guy?
Yeah. Y'all worked at something together.
Oh, shit.
And y'all knew each other. And I'm just like, how the fuck? Brady knows everybody.
Yeah, Brady knows everybody.
He's another person that, he's like you. He knows fucking everybody.
Yeah, I don't know how I be knowing people either.
But you just be knowing. You be knowing.
I'll just be saying hello sometimes, you know? Hi.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, and then that, you know, breeds a weird familiarity. You know?
Yeah, you know, it's just, you're like, hello, hi, I'm Bruce.
Hello, I'm Bruce. Look at my big ass teeth.
Look at my teeth, my name is Bruce.
Look at my big ass teeth. And then I hit him with the Steve Harvey.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. And then, that's when I said, woo, child, I was a slave tonight.
Shut your dumb ass up.
Shut your dumb ass up. Oh, God. Oh, man.
What your ass say?
I think, speaking of slaves, I think Elmo's dad's going to have to go back to work as a slave.
Why?
Because Elmo kept getting fired from all his jobs. Going back to work as a slave. Oh, no, that's terrible.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're descending into chaos slowly but surely.
We are.
Yeah.
But good. Yeah. No, but it's a good chaos. It's not like
it's not
sporadic.
Controlled.
It's not super sporadic.
God. Yeah.
him and his
creepy
blue,
sex dungeon.
His blue ball story. It's Captain Blue Ball.
Captain Blue Ball. The show will be hitting you like, yeah, and then I was with this shawty, right? And I was talking to her. And she was all with it. But then I get there. And then she just said, I don't want to fuck you. I want to cuddle. So I cuddled with her. But then I decided I was done. I just didn't care no more.
I just don't be caring no more.
I just didn't care no more. It was over. And it's just, it's a treat. But
well, he might have another story because he's going to Denver soon. So.
Oh, yeah. I think this story is going to end well for him.
Oh, you don't think it's going to be a blue ball story?
I don't think he's going to go to Denver to get blue ball. Okay. If he does, he's a fucking idiot.
You're never going to let him live it down.
I'm not going to let him. This is going to be the third time it's happened. Because he went to Cali twice to get blue ball. So if he goes to Denver and get blue ball by a motherfucker that he's supposed to allegedly has a connection with, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck did you do? Because it's like the stars are in alignment. You really are interested in this person. What is wrong with you? Well, you know, I just don't like busting a nut.
What?
What? Okay.
Alright, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Blue balls hurt.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Yeah, they do. They are. Oh my goodness. Speaking of blue balls, I was actually trying to look up male birth control. That shit really don't exist, bro.
It doesn't.
It doesn't exist. Like anything but a condom. I'd rather not be having sex with a fucking plastic bag.
Use a condom now. Fuck it.
Yeah, I know.
Use protection so you don't have unwanted pregnancies.
I don't have unwanted pregnancies.
Don't you know what I'm saying? For people in general.
Oh, yeah.
I always use protection. I'm scared of getting an STD.
Pull out the game is kind of weak.
Nah.
I'm not worried about it. Well, I am, but I'm only with.
That's the one time my ancestral Spanish genes show up because my goddamn I'm fertile.
Oh, I didn't know that. I would have never known.
Yes. I've had 2 pregnancy scares, and it wasn't even. I didn't even nut in them. It was just pre-cum.
It was just pre-cum and they got pregnant.
Yes.
That's scary.
Yes, right.
That's scary.
That's why that's another reason I use condoms.
Oh Lord, I
was
was
just like,
yeah. That's intense. That's wow.
Pretty bad.
And like you don't even get the fun of coming in on.
I know, but that's not my thing. That's your thing.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said you don't even get the fun of it.
I don't like that shit.
The pre-cum gets them pregnant. Though.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. It's a cool thing, man. It's natural.
I don't like cream pies.
Yeah. Well, to each his own.
I know that's your thing.
Yeah. Super my thing. But I'm just saying, like, pre-cum.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Nuts.
Yes.
Ah.
I was like, what the fuck? I did nothing. I did not nut.
I did not
nut in her.
nut.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Why is Mark there for this conversation? But anyway.
They're just like throwing a football back.
Mark is... he throws a football at Mark. I did not nut in her. I did not.
I did not.
Hi, Mark. And then Mark's just sitting there, covered in semen. I don't know. I got nothing.
I said, I got nothing.
No, I got nothing.
So
I got nothing for that line.
Slipping on semen? Nah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I just use condoms, man. I'm scared to catch STDs, bro. You don't know. Because everybody be fucking everybody. People, you don't know who's fucking who. Just makes more sense to wrap it up.
Yeah, you don't want to be like the Fonz.
No, you don't.
How many diseases have you caught, Fonz?
Hey!
Herpes twice. And
Oh.
a clap.
Hey!
Fucking Family Guy with the fucking best jokes.
Family Guy. Early Family Guy was amazing.
It was.
First, like,
It's pretty-
4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah, damn.
Good shit.
And then it got into like this weird place like that a lot of shows
Shows
been
get-
too on too long. They just start getting real flaccid on the humor.
Yeah, but it's come full circle. Like I said, I was telling you guys, like, Family
It's
Guy's
funny again.
funny again. Same thing with, like, Simpsons was like that for a long time.
Simpsons was bad for a minute.
It's pretty good. It's pretty decent again.
Yeah, but I've done already clocked out.
No, yeah, you clock out. Like, the only thing that hasn't, it's because the turnaround time is so high is South Park. South Park has never suffered from that because,
Yeah, because they're just on it.
yeah,
They're up to date.
yeah.
Like they're
They can make an episode in, like, a day or some shit, like 24 hours.
yeah. Like we should be able to theoretically and be up on all the like. You know what? That's what we probably should structure our content on. Like if there's a South Park episode, like let's just make a fucking video based on whatever the South Park episode is based on, and we'll probably have a winning formula.
A winning formula, just doing South Park reviews.
No, not even South Park reviews. Just like cover the content that they were covering. And that way we stay relevant and we have
Yeah.
a turnaround period.
That makes sense.
Brilliant idea.
It's a brilliant
I'm
idea.
glad I thought of it.
Okay.
Yep. Me. All me.
All you, all by yourself.
Yeah. Nobody helped.
Not a single person.
Not a single person sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Nope.
See how this motherfucker be treating me? So sometimes I was on fire on his bitch ass.
Found his bitch ass.
ass.
Damn, man.
How did you go from the black to the
I
black?
don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
Bam, man. I
don't smell
There's mills, man.
no soy.
No soy.
That's legitimately how
No
we got.
soy.
That's how I'm dying. That's how we came up with
No
the name
soy.
of a podcast because this nigga would always just use this no soy. It made no sense.
makes no
It had
sense.
no context.
No
It just-
context.
He's like, oh, no soy.
No
I'm
soy.
dying.
Dying, man.
And then I was just like, yo, that should be
Yo.
the name of the podcast.
We
No
should-
soy.
yeah.
No soy.
Yeah, we
no
should do
soy.
it. Like, and then you were hyping up a podcast for like
Because I was
years.
telling you, it was just comedy gold.
Yeah.
Comedy gold, especially
Yeah.
with all of us, it's just comedy fucking gold.
Yeah, it would be. It
But
would
the
be.
motherfucker-
We need to get the rest of the crew.
We
Motley
do.
Crew
It's just
together.
because I know Elmo is gonna be free for a while.
Yeah, but he keeps catching COVID. I don't know.
I don't know about kid schedule is weird.
His schedule is kind of decent though.
But you have another mic though, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I mean, I'm out of town next week, so
Oh, for real?
yeah, I gotta go coach some fighters. I don't want to do it.
Coastal Fighters.
Coach.
Oh.
Coach. I want to say. I just want to say. I want to stay home.
Oh.
But I got to.
Baby, oh,
I'll be in St.
God.
Louis. Not too bad. Like 5-hour drive. You know, but that's my whole weekend. The whole weekend is gone.
I hope they win. Hope they win. No, you don't have faith in
I
them?
do too.
Oh. Oh no.
I have faith in two of them.
Okay. Coach Travis. At his son.
I I just find it. Just being realistic, you know.
Like,
I'm not.
they're what they're capable of.
Yeah, and I just know, like, it's just the training isn't where it should be at. That has nothing to do with me because I just work there. But
Well, yeah, ultimately their training is on them, but
no, it's not.
aren't you
even
like
that.
gonna
It's
guide
just-
them?
It's just how things are. I've had this. We had this discussion. How things are set up to how I would prefer them, how they should be set up.
Oh, you want to give them a certain type of structure?
Yeah,
curriculum.
I can't do it because there should be beginners, intermediate, and advanced class. And then if you throw first day people in intermediate class, I'm always having to correct everyone and everyone not progressing, so it's hard to progress.
Oh,
It's
it's
just
because you take attention away from.
Yeah, it's
people.
it's the most irritating thing. Unlike the one reason we didn't have to do it at Fonseca was that we all kind of started around the same time.
Yeah,
and then when we did get someone new, we already knew what we were doing, so they just partner us up and they would be able to.
You know what? Yeah, because the more advanced people got partnered with advanced people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of worked out, but this is kind of as a coach, it's harder to because it's just like, all right, let me try to put this newer pro. It's harder because no one wants to go with the new person. Now I'm stuck with the new person. It's harder. It's hard for me to coach and then train a new person at the same time because I'm not. It takes away from me correcting. But the thing is, when there's not enough people, I'm just like, all right, well, I just have to take the new person, which is nothing wrong with that. But it'd be a mess sometimes. I'd be frustrated. But compared to like where the other place that I'm teaching at, it's like the structure. Like I said, it's kind of like reminds me of Fonseca because everyone there is pretty much new. So like I'm teaching everyone the same curriculum, and like they've picked things up. And now when we do have a new person come in, I can put them with someone who's been doing it for 4 to 6 months, and they can at least know the basic.
Yeah.
How to hold the pads a little bit, how to kick, turn your hip. Just simple instructions.
Simple shit. Yeah.
Simple instructions, nothing too crazy, but
Here we are.
Here we are. But it'd be frustrating it's frustrating as a coach seeing a place that has potential and people that have potential just not being able to reach their full potential because of the structure of the gym.
Why don't you tell these people that so they can move on to another gym?
It's not my place. It's not my place.
Is it?
It isn't.
Is it?
It's not.
All right. Whatever you say.
It is not. It's not my place.
But I guess they can feel that themselves too.
Well, don't get me wrong. It's a good gym, but it's the structure for the Muay Thai program just isn't where it should. Like it's just
Yeah.
They need to stick. If you're gonna have beginners class, beginners should only be showing up to beginners class,
Right.
until one of the coaches are like, okay,
This guy's good enough.
let's get you, or even if you're not that great, like you should be going to intermediate within. If you're not great within a year, you should be going to intermediate class. But the thing is, we don't have enough beginners class. We have one beginners class on Friday and Monday.
Yeah.
When you should have
Like a time slot for.
when you should have beginners class, like especially because we do Muay Thai every day, you should have a beginners class almost every day.
You gonna look up the schedule?
Yeah, I don't remember the schedule. I'm saying that's my dilemma. It's frustrating. Like I love the people and I love being there, but it's just it gets. And my biggest thing is it makes me feel like I suck as a coach, and that shit irritates me.
Oh.
When it's not me, it's just not right preparation. Monday is advanced Muay Thai. Tuesday's intermediate. Well, they have, beginners Muay Thai Monday and Friday. That's it.
That's it. You weren't kidding.
Which what it should be. They should have this beginners. Yeah, they should have beginners Muay Thai. Sorry, but they should have beginners Muay Thai.